As a runner, we have to train our body to adapt to running on different surfaces and under different conditions. And therefore, it's really important that we have optimum stability through the feet, the ankle, and strength in the major muscles that facilitate the running motion. And I want to share with you today a couple of exercises that I do to really help strengthen my feet, strengthen my ankles and my calves, and also to work my core, again, helping to stabilise the trunk of the body so that when I run, I'm much more efficient. So first thing to say about these exercises is that I would definitely recommend you warm up properly. So it might be an idea to have done these after you've been for a run. So first of all, the other thing to mention as well is I would recommend doing these on a stable surface rather than on a mat, because it requires balance and the mat is only going to make it a bit harder. So we're going to start off with just a bit of Dorsi plantar flexion for the ankles. So really straightforward. So we're going to take the right leg out. Now, if balance is an issue, make sure you've got a chair or you're by a wall. And we're just going to point and flex the foot. So just lengthening through the tibialis anterior and also through the calf muscles at the back. So just pointing the toe, flexing the foot. Really spread those toes out as you pull the foot up and back, and then start to circle through the ankle. Good, and then we'll change direction. Good, and again, the same to the other side. So pulling those toes back, pointing the toes, just taking a stretch through the calves and into the ankles, and then starting to add that little circular motion. Now, balance work is one of the few modalities of exercise that we can actually do pretty much anywhere and everywhere. So whether you might be standing in a supermarket queue or waiting for the kettle to boil, really good opportunity to just do a little bit of standard balance work. And would always recommend that you do it with bare feet rather than with trainers on. So bring the feet close together. And then from here, I just want you to just bring the right knee up, arms forwards. So we're just balancing on the left leg and hold. Good, and then we'll come back down and then over to the other side. So just a simple knee lift is enough. And I can feel, if I bring my hand onto my torso, I can feel my core muscles working already to help stabilize. But we're going to work them a bit harder shortly. So again, we come up, just some simple single leg balance work. Good, now from here, I'm going to bring the right knee up and then I'm going to bring the left arm up. Now from here, we're going to hinge at the hip to take the right leg back, and I want you to bring the hand down to where the knee was. So the left leg is staying soft through the knee. We're not squatting or bending into the knee. We're just at this point hinging at the hip. So if I turn sideways on, if I turn sideways on, you can see that I'm just hinging to take the leg back and then lifting back up, bringing that knee back up. Good. Now this in itself is quite challenging. If you want to make it harder, we can then take the hand down to where the foot was. So we're coming right across. So now you'll need to add, well, there we go, messed it up. Now we need to add that knee bend into the left knee. Okay, so if I turn sideways on, we're coming down and across. We're having to squat now into that left leg to bring the arm across and all the way up. And you're aiming, I would aim for about 10 to 15 of these. Good. Now when you've finished, you're going to take the standing leg, give it a shake, and again just loosen off into the ankle. So I'll just take some simple circles through the ankle. And again, we're going to do the same to the other side. So again, lifting the left knee up, right arm up, and again, we start by bringing the hand across. So we're just bringing the hand to where the knee was. So it's just a simple hip hinge. And then If you feel like you've nailed it and you want to get a bit more adventurous, we bend the knee and we come up. Good. Now, my advice to you is to work out which side is your weaker side or which side you have less stability and balance, and do a few reps more on this side. So maybe 10 on your more balanced side, 15 on the side that you struggle with. Good. So really simple technique to challenge the core and to challenge your balance. Enjoy.